What's going on? Move the mouse here in City Skylines with a little challenge. And Biffa posted a video the other day where he built the city for 30 minutes to see where he could get to. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to do it on console just to prove the point that kind of what Biffa did was no mods, all the DLC. And obviously that's the case here on console because we don't have any mods. I've named the city 30 minutes. Other than that, we're not going to do day-night cycle. We're going to leave everything else turned off. And we're going to see where we can grow this city to in 30 minutes flat. I'll see if I can put a timer up on the screen. I don't think I've done that before, but I'm going to start a timer on my phone once we begin the build process. So if you want to play along, this is the Sunset Harbor DLC map, Azure Gulf. I'm going to be playing for 30 minutes, no more, no less, no edits. Just going to build this and crank right along and see if we can beat Biffa's number of 9,709 residents. So for those of you that follow my Let's Plays and tutorials, normally I'm showing you how to build a successful city. In this case, we're just going to show you how to build, hopefully, a city fast. So I'm going to pause it just for a second here. I think we're going to play at 3 times speed once we get going in here and do it non-stop. I know that's one way I might be able to get a leg up on what Biffa was doing because he did play paused at first, and I think we can start to stamp down some zoning right away. And then figure out from there kind of what happens. So 9,000 people, 1 exit. I think we can do it. So we're going to start building roads immediately off of this and zoning it up right away. So I'm going to throw it on 3 times speed. And I'm going to hit start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we've got 30 minutes to try and do something here. I'm going to bring this down, heck, I don't know, far enough where we've got... Come on, enough zoning. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. We'll make that a one-way. In fact, I should have done that already. Upgrade. Change direction. Man, already running behind. So let's stamp out some zones right away. I think we could do this kind of as our... Actually, while I have this tool out, upgrade this. We'll bring the traffic down just a little bit. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. Never mind. I'm already making mistakes. Come on, we should have been moving people in already. The pressure is real. So come on, I gotta not be so picky about my roads and my zones. Let's move some people in right away over here. Now normally I would say you'd want to have electricity and water down first, but let's just plan on moving a bunch of people in. Hopefully we don't move too many of these people out. That guy's gonna get moved out. That guy's gonna get moved out, unfortunately. Oh, no, he isn't. Okay, so it didn't change the zoning at all, so that's perfect. Residential is what we need first and foremost, so we'll stamp all this down. We don't have water or electricity yet. What am I doing? I'm doing D-zone? Awesome. So let's do that. Let's get our first little industrial area over here. This is going to be a terrible intersection. Don't put intersections this close together, please. But let's do this. Let's come down here. Maybe right about there. Let's drop in our power plant. Coal's fine. That should be far enough away. And then let's get water in. Water flows that way, so... Water intake. Can we do this before everybody gets mad and moves out? I hope so. Come on, come on, come on. This is going to be a sloppy build. And then let's get some water output, an outlet for sewage. That is not. That is. We'll do this just to get it connected in for now. Everybody's mostly covered. We'll keep stamping out the grid with the money that we've got left. After we power that. Come on. We need to power things here. So that should be okay. I guess we do need to bring power this way, although we could. We've got commercial demand. Let's move a commercial block right here, because that will solve our problem with power. And then we can do some industrial zoning over this way. And I think we can move in... Plan on moving in some more residence or commercial space in this kind of buffer area over here. What we got for money? 24,000. We should be managing our budget, but I'm hoping. This is not a money challenge. This is a population challenge. So let's just keep moving people in. Going to be very grid-based. We'll expand it when we need to and change it up. I don't want to move too many people out here, so... kind of bring these down like this. Just to get us a little bit more on the industrial zoning side of things. Not usually my my cup of tea, as it were. But when I saw Biffa post this video, I thought this would be kind of fun to respond to that. He did invite responses. So I figured I would give it a shot. Somebody mentioned on the Discord too. So if you've got ideas, challenges you want me to participate in, I'm all for it. We've still got some residential demand, but I think we've got enough zoning to sort that out. We haven't really unlocked anything population-wise. Milestones, we get to one at 400. Garbage, healthcare, and education, at least in the form of elementary schools. Autosave, come on. Keep me rolling. We are about 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes in. 25, 30 left. We've got the residential demand. Come on. Move in, people. Did I not run water over there? Guess I did not. A little bit of a dry patch over there. Easy enough to fix. We could get out in front while we have money. And clean that up a bit. I'm not worried about the overlap. I'm just worried about covering it as quick as possible so we can focus on other things. Although right now, not a lot we can do. So if we do like a commercial block here and keep all our industrial up by the water, I think we'll be okay. We're already polluting the water up here, so that should be okay. We're already having a problem with not enough coal at this place. We're probably going to need, I'm guessing, a second power plant by the time this is all over. So let's just extend that road. Quick economy. We don't need to change that or that. We can take out a loan to have a little bit of extra money. And we got what? Garbage, healthcare, education. So with the money that we have, let's do that in that order, in fact. So garbage, we'll do a recycling. Garbage processes more, right? I think. And it pollutes more. And we have to worry about emptying it, but not in this context. So regular dump is fine for us there. Garbage, healthcare, and education. We'll get a clinic just a little bit off from the industrial zone so that hopefully it's not polluted. And then education-wise, let's see, can we tuck this in one of these neighborhoods? Kind of want it to be central so it covers as many people as possible. Garbage, healthcare, education, we did it. We're there. We just need the people now. Now, money-wise, we're in the negative. That should climb back up. We've got our flat tax rates. I'm not raising it to try and make more money. I don't think money's going to be our problem here. It's time, right? It's the challenge of the timing of all this. Speaking of, we're at 23 minutes and 15 seconds left. We're at 543 people. I don't know if we're going to do this. Was console the wrong way to go? Is having a slower CPU affecting the AI's ability to grow the city as fast? I don't know. I know that half of my audience, about that, at least last time I polled it, plays on console. So if you want to try the same challenge, again, it's the Sunset Harbor DLC. It is the Azure Gulf map, and I should be ahead of my zoning. I shouldn't be playing catch up like this. So let me do that. More than we need is better. Let's get one more block in down here. Let's see. We'll do that. Bring it down to here. And we'll fill all that in. Then we'll check our water afterwards. We're less worried about people's complaints. I mean, that should be a decent amount of people moving in right there. We'll pad it with a little bit of extra commercial zone. And then we'll extend out this way for more industrial coverage. We've got the money. We're not trying to do anything too fancy. So let's just keep bringing this out. Demand-wise, we are pretty flat. We could Once we unlock them, do little things like parks, little things to raise land value. We'll see if we can keep up with our school and service coverage, but in half an hour, I don't know that we're going to drop in multiple copies of those buildings. 2130 left. Come on, no demand. This, I mean, the good news is we've got all the zoning figured out, right? Because the second there's demand, it goes away because there's zoning for those businesses that want to come into the city or residents. They have what they need right away. So we'll just keep bringing this down. We got a little crooked with the pipes there, but nothing we can't clean up with something like this. Don't look. Don't pay attention. Oh, we just made our second milestone. Zone. I'm not going to worry about zoning, firehouse, and police station. So again, hopefully this will help kind of bump up land value in an area if there's more service coverage. We'll put the police station right here. Fire station right next to it. Not the best traffic scenario. In fact, is that a two-lane road? That's a two-lane road coming off the highway, isn't it? This should be at least a one-way road. Upgrade. So that makes a little more sense. Now at least there's multiple lanes for them to separate out to. This is going to be a really bad intersection right here. If we wanted to... Oh, we can't. We can't do decorative roads to get rid of the parking lane there. That's just an aesthetic thing. That's not important right now. We are, what? 1/10 of the way there. 10 minutes in. 20 minutes and a few seconds left. So we shall see. I'm not feeling incredibly hopeful about this. I thought right out of the gate playing 3 times speed might be in pretty good shape. We are in good shape money-wise. We could try knocking down, since we're worried about residents, knocking down the taxes on our residents. Let's say 5%. Let's see if we can still make a little bit of money while having only a 5% tax on the residential. Maybe that will help spark more people to want to move to the city. We'll try and keep the zoning again all kind of bottomed out where we can. So plenty of residential space still. Let's bring this block down while we've got money in the bank, because that is eventually going to be a problem. We're going to run out of money, especially keeping the tax rates low. So if we go like that, we should be able to connect all these straight across now. Not the most exciting build today from a design perspective, but hopefully the suspense hopefully the suspense is worth it. I'm not going to do another block of commercial yet because that seems to be the one that's lagging behind the most. So let's move people in here. Got 8,000 in the bank. We're trying to get to 1,300 for our next milestone. We'll take a real quick look through at what we unlocked and see if it's anything important that will specifically, I think, increase land value. That's one of the biggest things. Parks and objects like that will, I think, make things a little bit more appealing to move into. So we've got industrial zoning. We should be good there. We're on 3 times speed. Move in, come to my city, leave Biffa city and come here. There's less, I think there's less taxes. I didn't notice what he did to taxes on his build. 1,200, trying to get to 9,709. Technically trying to get to 9,710 just to beat Biffa by 1 at that 30-minute mark. We are 17 minutes, 45 seconds left. Fingers crossed. I'm going to try. Yeah, demand-wise, we're doing good. We've got 11,000 in the bank. Do we get our next loan? We get our next loan. I missed that. So let's go into info views because it doesn't pause time. That does pause time. Park areas. What do we need? We don't need canals. We don't need fences. We do have some park options. That's good. And do we have cemetery now? High school. If people start complaining about dying, we'll worry about that. Education-wise, let's drop a high school in. Doesn't really matter where. If it fits and it doesn't move people out, that's even better, though, I guess. They're all happy, so I'm hoping that's close enough where they'll actually go to it. Do we need another elementary school soon? We kind of do. Let's throw one over here. The happier residents are, the better. Very little demand. We've got a little bit of commercial creeping up. We've got plenty of space, though, for it. I don't want to overzone, because we might need this for more residential soon, before that commercial fills up. And we've got space up here for the industrial, so we should be good up there. What else? Electricity, we're redlining on. Let's do that while we got money in the bank, because we're not going to grow if we don't have power. So we'll slap that right next door. Double our output. Again, I'm not worried about money, so I'm not fussing with the budget here. Water, we're good. We don't want the whole town to burn down, but we're not as worried about fire coverage here. Let's get water coverage going. Straight pipes. Come on. Come on. Here, we'll come down this way a little. Oh, come down this way a little bit, just so we're not totally making. I mean, we are making a mess of the pipes. Don't look. Don't look if it bothers you. I think we'll build this way a little bit more, and we can always build to the bottom of the screen. Try and spread the traffic out a little bit in this area. I mean, the good news is the stress on the highway entrance and exit is all about people leaving, coming to and leaving the city, right? Getting in and around the city, getting from residential to industrial doesn't involve the highway, so I'm hoping we can get away with that. Parks. Let's drop in some parks. We got a little bit of money. What's a good, cheap park? The dog park. Where's the dog park? That's not a bad one, right? I mean, it is $5,000 bucks. But that'll make those people happy. Is Paradox Plaza cheaper? Yeah. That's what I should have done. Just drop a few of those around the city to make people happy. So healthcare, what is our death care? We don't have anybody complaining about that yet. Education, we're good on. Unemployment's not bad. Happiness, pretty good. People are pretty happy, except for this one that I was gonna say, you should be happy. You live right next door to that plaza. I'm sure it's not noisy at all, having people hang out right there next to your only window on that side of the house. Crime. Oh, okay. You know why the police can't get there? They don't have a route. Now they do. Police should go over there in a moment. Sort out our problem. Residential, we've still got, right? Make sure we have space zoned out for everybody. Where are we at? 13 minutes and 33 seconds. Time is flying. This is going by way faster than I thought. And we are nowhere near where we need to be. What am I doing wrong? I'm gonna have to go back and watch Biffa's video again. See what I did. I might try it on PC with the no workshop switch too. I can't help but wonder if having a faster CPU for the calculations of what the AI is doing helps. I don't know. That's it. If I don't make it, that's the excuse that I'm going to use. So if you are playing on console, see what you can come up with in 30 minutes flat. In this case, no stops, no edits. Try and do the whole thing in one sitting. And if you want to show your work, drop a link on the links channel of the Discord. Always happy to have people share their videos and content there. Not in the other channels if you don't mind, but yeah, come on by and show what you built. Or you could leave a comment with a link to your build, but I have to approve all those manually, so I'll do my best. But come on by the Discord, and then maybe I can highlight a few of them if you do your own version of this challenge and record it. So no demand, which means we've stamped out everything that we need. This will be a little wonky, but don't really care about that. What's our traffic doing? 94%. I mean, we knew this was going to be bad. Not too bad, though. 1900? Man. I kind of want to go open up in a new see where Biffa was at this point in the video. I'm pretty sure way ahead of me. 2,000, come on. We should explode, right? It should really take off. Did I zone too far, too fast ahead? Let's stamp out another commercial zone. Let's get... We've got some money. Let's try and drop in some more plazas and parks. Make people happy. We'll get a couple of the Paradox plazas in here because those are pretty close. They're relatively cheap. Let's try and counteract the dump. The plaza over here. Can we get one over this way somewhere? I mean, we could do that and then reconnect the power lines. We should probably reconnect the power lines. Probably a good idea. Let's do that. We don't need this one here anymore. 2100. Man, 10 minutes. Well, 10:55. 11 minutes left. Sip a monster. Pretty sure Biffa's got me beat on this one. But I keep coming back to it. I'm gonna blame this on console CPU not being as fast. But prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Do your own thing in the 30-minute build. I did the same map as Biffa, which again is Azure Gulf from the Sunset Harbor DLC. No mods. All DLCs are on the table. But would be interested to know what other people are able to come up with in just 30 minutes. You know, it's not the best looking build. Transport, unique buildings, cemeteries. Probably drop in a cemetery just because it makes people happy. And then maybe we'll look at policies real quick. Let's turn... That's not policies. That's not policies either. I went back into economy. Let's do recycling. Let's do recreational use. Let's do... whatever. Prefer park since we're not doing anything else right now. 3 times speed. Quick look through. Electricity is good. Water's good. Probably time for... We've got the money. Time for a second fire and police station over here to hopefully make people a little happier. Where are we? Let's go right here maybe. Can we get another one right next door? We can. Perfect. So that's fire and police coverage. Healthcare. We could probably do another healthcare over here. Let's make people happy, right? Try and give them a little better coverage over here. We'll sneak in a cemetery in what I think is a commercial block. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We are losing money right now. That's okay. We'll balance out in a minute here. I think we may have pushed ourselves beyond what we can do with that 5% tax that 5% tax bump. We're also not, again, micromanaging any of our budgets, so that could be throwing us off quite a bit. Eight and a half minutes left. So let's see. No. Even in the 30-minute speed builds, come on, why? We have 2 pennies right across from industrial. That's not where I want to eat. Either one of your shops. Sorry. Some repeating businesses right there. It would be kind of nice. I don't know if this is possible. Feature request? Somehow seed the building so that another identical one doesn't spawn right next door. I know they'll change as they level up, which they probably won't in this episode. Demand-wise, we're good. Money-wise, we're still losing money. Is it creeping? It's creeping back towards 0. So hopefully we're okay there. 7.5 minutes left. 2,500 population. We're growing. We're not growing fast enough. Man, I had high hopes. I thought it was going to be close, at least. I don't think so. I don't think so. And if this many people have 2,600 space, I think we're gonna have to expand quite a bit. We don't unlock 4,200. We can unlock high density at 6,500. 55 left. Man, all right, well, sometimes you got to see the failures too. I don't know what you thought you were going to see when you came in here. Probably a fire if you've been here before. Maybe you thought I was going to get close. I'm not holding out, again, high hopes at this point. I'm pretty sure Biffa was way ahead of me this part in the build. So, you know, the challenge is fun, but building a city fast is never what I've done in the past. Quite the opposite. I like to take my time with everything. Sometimes it doesn't show. Sometimes cities look better than others. And other times there's fix it later projects. I doubt we'll need these roads. And we're broke now, so come on. We're creeping back towards zero, though we have all that road maintenance that we'll need to do on those roads I just built. So that may have been a silly expenditure. We'll prep and get this ready for more residents. We got to do more industrial right now before that demand creeps up too much. So let's just keep that going. Come all the way down the coastline here. We'll do all that. And then we may as well continue with our commercial buffer right there. And a little bit of residential pocket over here. Good enough. I don't think, with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left, I don't think we're going to find 6,000 people. Is that what we need? So, I'm calling it with 5 minutes left. Congrats, Biffa. But I will return maybe with the exact same setup on PC, because I am interested to know if the CPU capabilities slow down all the AI processing. I feel like that it does. I feel like buildings build faster at 3 times speed. Cities generally grow faster on my PC than on my console. And I am playing on the Xbox One X, but I don't think the game can really take advantage of some of those things. Cities is one of the few games that pegs my CPU on the Xbox One X if you leave it running for a while. I never hear that fan kick in like I do when I'm playing Cities. So maybe there's something to it. But again, prove me wrong. Do this same thing. See where you can get to, whether it is Xbox, PlayStation, Switch would be impressive if you can beat that Biffa's number in 30 minutes on the Switch. But if you're doing it on PC, whatever platform you're doing on, let me know in the comments down below what you were able to make it to. I see some people complaining about water up top. I don't know if we have enough. I don't have enough money to build them pipes, but we'll try. How far can we go? We can go down to there. Oh, and now we don't have any money. Now we don't have any money for electricity. Oh man. Economy. Budget. Electric. 125% budget. Maybe we can squeak by till we get that next milestone. Get a little bump of cash. I don't know. I don't think so. 4200's next. I tried. What do we got left for time? 3 minutes, 13 seconds. May as well start the outro now, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to find 6,000 population in the next 3 minutes. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Something a little different. Still cities, but wanted to respond and wanted to do so on the console front again. But I think that may have been what was holding me back. But stay tuned. I'll maybe in next week I'll do an update to this on the PC side. Same setup again. No workshop, no mods, all DLCs allowed. 30 minutes from the very first anything. Hopefully you start with roads. It makes the most sense. But if not, whatever you place first. I don't know. Does roads make the most sense? Depends on the map, I guess. I always start with a road layout. But yeah, let me know what you did in the comments down below. We've got a little bit of demand. A little bit. But we've got all that zoning that's just sitting there waiting. I wonder... Can we afford it? Economy, taxes. Can we go down to 5 on everything? Should I have done that? Is that what... Did Biffa do that? I probably should have looked and run a little bit tighter on budget. unfortunately. The overall budget wasn't the problem, but maybe if I backed down the taxes, it would have encouraged more growth. But any way you slice it, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Spectacular failure here, but fun nevertheless. Very grid-based city. You know, you're not building for aesthetics here. We're just building for size and speed. But didn't come through. Not on a console build, at least. So we'll try again soon. If you enjoyed the video, likes, comments, and shares all help the channel a lot and are greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're new and hit the bell to get notifications for updates in this and other series. And as far as an update in this series, again, I think it'll be a PC-based build of the same thing. Trying to get that done. Money's tanking. Not too worried about it. We're not going to get there in 1 minute and 10 seconds. So, in the meantime, if you want, follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord if you want to get involved in the discussion. Find out about live streams. Give suggestions on videos. And if you've got general questions on cities, there's a fantastic community there ready to jump in and help out regardless of your platform. Mods or not, console or not. Lots of different players on there. Fans of the channel, fans of cities, and really, really helpful. So stop on by, say hello. If you'd like to support the channel, links to that and all those other things in the description down below. But with 30 seconds left in our 30-minute challenge, I'm going to say that we failed with right around 3,700. So, yeah, I needed about another 6,000 or so, just shy of that, to catch Biffa. He landed at 9,709 at the 30-minute mark, and I'm going to be quite a bit short of that with negative budget and balance in the meantime. So, that I haven't really been... I gave up a couple minutes ago. We're not trying. We're at this point we just polluted a bunch of water and failed pretty spectacularly. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Either way, there's our 30-minute mark. Stop, please. So yeah, again, hopefully you enjoyed. Until the next one, stay tuned for Let's Plays, other videos, hopefully a live stream soon. Again, check on the Discord for updates on all of that. But until then, this is Move the Mouse, signing off.